All right, greetings everybody. I just found this amazing app. I'm so excited about it. So much beautiful, great potential is going to happen great with it. It was a referral. It was a referral app system, and I'm motivated by that. But I want to give a gratitude to the Queen, who was a vessel to allow this to flow through. So I got kind of all my tools, man. I really want to just really go into the depthness of the journey, man. I want to just take you along with me in a steadily journey that this is not a one-time thing. So I set my timer for 30 minutes. I don't know why they didn't go some weird strange thing, but give me one moment to set my timer right now. Here we go. Okay, this should be. Oh, my bad. It was a little higher than the 30 minutes. Okay. So, yeah. So, welcome to the journey, man. My phone is on a low percentage. I've been so busy with networking. Oh, my gosh, 5%. I've been so busy with networking today. It's been so fundamental, so many different ways. But let me get my little tools out. Okay. So, what I want to discuss, man, when I really want to just give thanks and gratitude. It's about this services, man. I am your local life coach in Tampa, Florida. I'm a local life coach in Tampa. I'm a spiritual local life coach in Tampa, Florida. And I'm honored to do services collectively. And sometimes, I mean, when there's times I'm even honored to collaborate. The networking capacity is unlimited, but I don't network with everything. So let me be particular about that. I don't network with everything because there's some things I have to refuse. I have to neglect because it's not in alignment with the services. It just won't be aligned with the services. So this is the introduction of, and I did a short video. Matter of fact, I posted on my link. I'm working on posting my LinkedIn, but this is another video that I'm honored to do respectfully. And what this is about basically is I want to do kind of like a small, short snippet message, which I think is going to be so vital, so very, very vital to the mindfulness. One moment, y'all. I'm getting my little tools out now. Um, to the mindfulness of respectfully what is necessary, to the mindfulness of what is necessary. And what I want to discuss is how, even in the corporate world, I do have my tools, I do have props and stuff I can utilize. I'm making sure I got space for my next note. Okay, perfect. To even acknowledge, one moment, that the topic of this, I'm gonna put my little theme, but and then I'll put excuse me, the topic of this to recognize that the spiritual realm is deeply engraved, or shall I say inner coded. I don't use the word engraved, inner coded into the corporate world. Okay, so or you could simply say encoded, okay, because you may want to get caught up with English for a moment. Encoded into the inner tune, the corporate realm, okay, whatever, the corporate world, okay. Now let me bring up the definition of that because I think it's going to be significant if I reveal some sort of clue ideal of what this definition could pertain to. So let me go back up while I use my other little device I have on my little other mobile, which I'm very happy still to use it. And I'll put corporate, okay, corporate. My bad. One moment. Okay, so corporate world, and I'm just going to put the definition because it's very important to get an idea of what this definition may pertain to if they have a if they have something like that for 'em. All right. But the spiritual realm is deeply encoded. So corporate simply meaning a form. This is adjective now for y'all. Now, I'm a spiritual life coach. So anything I do, it is number one, going to include a spiritual concept into the fabricating of the communication. If a being, if whomever is receiving some services from me, I'm a vessel. I want to claim that. I want to confess that. If you are receiving services through me, the first contact is going to be the initiation and from the spirit. Okay. So I want to make sure that you understand that because some people may not understand that. So initiation And it's not about me putting a coat. None of the above. Initiation will be, will be through spirit, okay? Through spirit. All right. Through spirit. Um, but corporate, formed into an association and endowed by law with the rights and liabilities of an individual in corporate, okay? Gotcha. Another one definition is of or relating to a corporation. Got it. Of or relating to or being a large corporations, a country or region is considered as a unit. Got it. Having qualities such as commercialism or lack of originality associated with large corporations attributed to their influence or control. Relate into or fall into a unified body of individuals. That's how you bring the corporate, okay? So the spirit realm, as many would like to part undermine, especially corporate, they like to put the physics above the spirit. But then what happens in the exchange is that the spirit start to have a big, powerful impact, like a clash, and then beings who have been marked, as said before, who have been marked start to encounter some deep oppositions or even adversaries because they don't know how to handle when things like this is coming to their awareness, and they don't understand why are these things triggering. So being a spiritual life coach, how do I fit in this equation? I fit in this equation because in advance you may actually be informed and you may be alerted within your senses, and it may come to you to say, hey, this being, this male form, this hue being, color form, this melanin being, this copper tone being, this night ether being is someone you need to be in contact with. And that's very vital. But what I'm basically getting at is that we have to understand that the spirit is from the basically overrule the corporate. It's from the overrule the physical realm because that's the originality of life, spirit. So it's from the overrule this realm in terms of corporate, and it's going to have an influence and effect in everything. So instead of being blinded, instead of being numbed, we no longer being numb. For those who have been marked, and it's very vital for you to know that being a life coach and services is very important because I get to be an advocacy. I get to be an intercessor in a way. I get to be an advocate in a way. And I get to aid you and help you get through the hurdles and help you write down goals. There's some applications, some goals, help you by all means to identify and help you to set up visions and start to document, record a vision and all this integration and stuff. Okay. Got it, buddy? Okay. 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 Let me pass it. Let me pass it. Oh, she not passing. Passing it. That's my son right there. I had to sometimes be a daddy when I'm doing quarter video. But yeah, so I have to integrate that. I have to integrate the understanding of the application into the fabrication of that. So this is very important. And this is not, as I said earlier, this is not going to be just something you simply just quickly take in and brush it over. No, this is a integrating process. This is, matter of fact, you pausing and truly getting back to the foundation, getting back to the fundamental of your origin being, which you are spirit and you are celestial. You are a celestial spirit creation. But if you're in the physical realm, which we are currently now, and you're overlooking your celestial spirit originality, the native of your being, and you're trying to make the physic be more powerful than the spirit, then you're going to have clashes. And then you're not going to be able to thrive. You're not going to be able to walk in divine alignment. You're not going to be able to be who you are designed to be. So, what is needed to propose the question there? What will be needed? What will in advance be needed to prevent the corporate world, the body of unit? Let me go back, and I like to stay aligned with the definition here. I don't want to try to tweak it or nothing like that. What is going to be the necessary key for, um, what I'm saying, one look at right quick. The necessary key for the corporate to not overrule or matter of fact suppress or even oppress the celestial spirit that you naturally are in the core of your existence. What applications would you need to integrate? How would you need to integrate it? Whom do you need to be in contact with? Whom else will be on the frequency wave that needs to, that they need to be, so you can elevate? You can experience ascension. One moment, y'all. You can experience ascension. You can experience ascension in your core being. So that's where I come into motion. And that's why I didn't really want to do a long video, because you can see my son would need me at times. Uh, but being a life coach will consist of this. My life is integrated into the application, integrated to the application of connecting with you, being part of your life, and making sure that and I'm not gonna give everything in one video, but going through the diligent process, we'll be able to target and complete and accomplish a lot of great things. And acknowledge it respectfully in the Almighty Celestial Spirit, who is already Almighty. I'm not discluding the Almighty in no connections at all in this. I'm included. I am not also claiming that this service will be everybody will need this. It could be a goal of mine, but only those who have been marked, only those who know that, and they know these. There have been signs in you, been revealed in you. It's the moment now. Not anything false, not anything trying to make you go off based off your emotions. Nope. It's confirmed. It's affirmative. It's concrete. It's solid. No need to question it. But that's basically it. Thank you so much for being this small little snippet of an intro video. Look forward to hear from you soon. You can get in contact with me by sending me an email, and I can give you my email information. Also, you can send me direct through my direct contact phone number. I'll be available, but I'm probably gonna have some hours, cut off hours, because I do, as you can see, I do have a family and they will need me too. So I have to balance this, balance the services out. Till then, thank you for your time. Have a great, beautiful, wonderful night. Enjoy the seasons.